When handed to my first trainer in Hamburg, I realized that there were two choices laid out before me, the zoo or variety. I chose the stage. For the zoo, what would it be but another cage? And once there, you are lost. So, ladies and gentlemen, you learn. You learn when you have to. You learn when you need a way out. You learn at all costs. You stand over yourself with the whip, and you flay yourself at any sign of stubbornness and opposition. My ape-like nature fled out of me, head over heels so fast. My first teacher nearly became ape himself. They took him to a mental institution, and he quit teaching. They let him out again soon after that. But by then I had exhausted many teachers. And as I became more confident in my ability, and people began to take an interest in me and my progress, my future began to look brighter. And I engaged teachers for myself. I put them in 5 connecting rooms at 5 desks, and leapt from one room to the next, taking lessons from all 5 at once, and rays of knowledge penetrating my awakening brain from every side. I do not deny it. I found it intoxicating. But I do confess, I did not overestimate it. Not then, much less now. But with that short span of time, with an effort never seen before nor since, in the entire history of humanity, I reached the cultural level of an average European, which in itself is nothing to speak of. But in as much as it freed me from my cage and opened a way out for me, is the way of humanity. It is something indeed. There is an excellent saying, forsaken by the wind, you must use your oars. That is what I have done. Since freedom was never a possibility, I had nothing left to do but row myself to the other shore. I have rowed myself to the other shore. As I look back now at my progress, all that I've achieved so far, I do not complain. Nor am I complacent. With my hands In my trouser pockets, I have a bottle of wine in front of me. I half lie, half sit in my rocking chair. If a visitor comes, I receive him politely. My manager, he sits in the hall, and when I ring for him, he comes in straight away. He always listens to what I have to say. Most evenings I give a performance. I can enjoy no greater success, but when I return home late at night from a banquet and social gathering or scientific convention, I always return home alone. You see, I'm still overcome with such a revulsion to human beings. I can barely stop myself from retching, and it's nothing to do with the person in question, least of all your good selves, ladies and gentlemen of the Academy. It's all humanity. In truth, it's not the smell of humans that repulses me. It's the smell of all humanity that clings to me and mingles with the smell of my native land. Smell me! Smell me! As I said, when I return home late at night, I return home alone. And there sits waiting for me a half-trained female chimpanzee. And I take comfort from her as apes do, but by day I can't bear the sight of her. She has the insane, bewildered look a half-broken beast does. And no one else can see it, but I do. And I can't bear it. But on the whole, I believe I have achieved what I've set out to achieve. And do not tell me that it was not worth the trouble. I look for no man's approval. I seek only to impart knowledge, to report to you, esteemed members of the Academy. I have simply made a report. Thank you.